Okay, in this video I want to look at unit conversion. How can we convert one unit to another? What is unit conversion? Let's write something small down. Unit conversion is the steps involves in changing one unit of measurement. Let's write measurement well. One unit of measurement to another. Okay, so that's basically the definition for unit conversion. And so how do we do this unit conversion? How do we do it? Always there's what we call conversion factor. Okay, conversion factor. Okay, conversion factor is that which link two units together. So now let's look at a few. Let's look at the unit of mass. We know that basically mass has some few units. Let's look at a few of them. So one unit that is standard and is accepted in many places all over the world is what? Kilogram. That is the standard SI unit for what? Mass. So this is kilogram. Then we have another unit, what? Gram. We have milligram, and then we can even have micro gram, and then we have what? Ton or tons. Okay, so how are these related to each other? So let's start with tons. Okay, let's start with ton. So if tons, then we have 1 ton, that is T. 1 ton, let's use T for a ton, is equivalent to 100 kilogram. It's equivalent to 100 kilogram. Then we have 1 kilogram being equivalent to what? 1000 gram. Then we have 1 gram to be equivalent to 1000 milligram. Then lastly we have 1 milligram to be equivalent to 1000 microgram. Okay, so in terms of kilogram, in terms of grams, what will be kilogram? In terms of tons, what will be grams? So 1 ton will be equal to 1 million gram, which is equal to 1 times 10 exponent negative 6, not negative 6, and its exponent says what? Gram. Then let's see how this will also be related. So in terms of milligram, what will be kilogram? Okay, so 1 kilogram will be equal to the same thing, the 1 million milligram, and this is equal to 1 times 10 exponent 6 milligram. And then we can do the same. So 1 gram in terms of milligram, 1 gram in terms of microgram. So we have 1 million, which will be equal to 1 times 10 negative 6, and then it's not negative, it's positive 6 microgram. Good. So these are a few units of gram, and then the conversion factor. So how do you convert from one unit to another? So let's say I've been given 2 kilogram and I should convert it into gram. Okay, so first of all I have to look at the convection factor. So let's clear this part and then have a little freedom here. Let's clear here and have a little freedom. Okay, so now we know this. We are converting 2 kilograms to grams, and we know the conversion factor. We know, so we are converting to 2 kilograms to grams. So we know the conversion factor. So 1 kilogram is what? Equal to 1000 grams. So if 1 kilogram is given as 1000 grams, 2 kilogram will give us what? So we'll have 2 times 1000. So let me write it well. So 2 kilogram times 1000 gram, or divided by 1 kilogram. So this unit will cancel this, and we'll have 2 times 1000, which will be 2000 kilogram. Okay, 2000. So we have this I don't know, simple saying that we say, if more, less divide, if less, more divide. So you must look at where you are converting to. Are you converting to a higher unit or a lesser unit? So in this case we are converting to a lesser unit, so we'll get less divide so that we'll get more zeros. But we are converting to a higher unit, so in this case let's say we are converting 2 grams to kilogram. 2 grams, let's come back and then use different. So we are converting 2 grams to kilogram. So in this case we are converting to a higher unit, so we'll divide by more so that we'll have less. So in this case we'll have this, so 2 kilogram times, we know the conversion factor. We know the conversion factor. So 2 kilogram times 1 kilogram, all divided by 1000. Okay, 1000, and this will be equal to, so the zero will come 1 2 3, so 0.002 kilogram. This will be the unit. You see over here we have 1000 grams, so gram will cancel gram, and then we'll keep our units here. So this is just a basic way or simple way to go about converting one unit to another. We have looked at that of unit for mass. Let's try another quantity. So let's get space and then we'll be able to get another quantity. Okay, so we use another quantity like length. Okay, so let's look for length. So length comes in many units, and an example of this is we have meters. That is a standard unit. We have meter or meter, then we have centimeter, we have millimeter, and then we have what again? So basically we have meters, centimeters, and then millimeters. We have even decimeters, decimeter, and then we have decimeter. So let's focus on this one for now. We have miles. Okay, we have miles and then other units. For now let's look at this one. Then we have kilometer. Kilo. So kilometer is just a prefix. Okay, but actually the unit is in this case meter. So you can see kilometer, millimeter, centimeter, and then meter. The unit is actually meter. So let's look at the relationship. So kilometer, km. 1 kilometer is equal to what in terms of meters? Is equal to 1000 meters. And then 1 meter is equal to what in terms of centimeters? 100 centimeters. Then we have 1 centimeter. So these are the conversion factors. 1 centimeter is equal to what in terms of millimeters? Is equal to 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. And then we have the last one. That is so kilometer, and then the miles. So 1 meter is equal to approximately 1.6 miles. 1 meter is equal to approximately 1.6 miles. I think that is the right. Yeah, I believe that is it. So we have feet, and then we have the rest. So let's look at in terms of so this is it. So if you want to convert 1 unit from, so 1 meter is equal to this one is not correct. 1 meter is actually is equal to 0.0000621 miles. So that is the conversion factor for miles and then meters. Good. So as we just did for this one, when you want to convert from one to the other, just look at it. So in this case, we have 5 kilometer. We are converting to meter. Okay. So we have 5 kilometer times, let's look at the conversion factor. We're converting to meter. So 1 kilometer is equal to what? 1000 meters. So 5 of it will give you what? So 1000 meters, all divided by what? 1 kilometer. That's 1 kilometer is equal to this. 1 kilometer. So this will cancel this, and our answer will be 5000 meters. If we are to continue from this side and convert it to centimeters, we just have to look at the conversion factor over here. Okay, and then we'll multiply this one by another 100, in this case 100. So instead of 1000, we'll multiply it by 10,000. So here will be 0, 0, and our answer will be 0, 0. So that is it for this video. Please subscribe. I'll do more videos to cover the rest of the units, and then how to convert from the other to one to another. And see you in the next video. Subscribe and then like, and then hit the notification button. Please share for others to also learn.